Hi guys, it's Colton Lindsay with winningtheinnergame.com, and I've got something for you today specifically for you, right? I was thinking about this. The number one excuse I hear on the complimentary coaching calls with Fearless Agent and Winning the Inner Game is, I can't afford it, and I gotta wait for my next closing, right? And I got news for you. Those are two bullshit answers of why you aren't gonna make it in this business. Because you're not willing to take the risk, take the impossible, take the unknown, and move forward and take a step into the unknown, to go into the visible, to go into the next level of where you're able to create massive amounts of returns for yourself. Let me give you a prime example. I got a phone call today. I was on a complimentary coaching call. Love this. I won't tell you his name in this video, but you guys will hear about him shortly because I know he's going to be a rock star. And you know what he said to me? He had $87 in his account. Typically, when I hear that from someone, they're not going to do it. They're not going to take the action. You know what he's doing? He got on the phone, he's calling family, and he's figuring out how to come up with $1,500 to advance 5 months of group coaching and to do on-demand lifetime one-on-one coaching with Fearless Agent to get all 5 of the presentations. Right? Because he's willing to burn his boat. He's willing to get rid of the excuses that have gotten where he's currently at. Right? You're at right now because of the story going on up in your head. So if you want a different result, start telling a different damn story, because this shit, if I can't afford it, or I can't pay for it, or I don't have the time for it, or I gotta wait for a closing. See, this isn't just right now. It's like T. Harv Eker says, how you do anything is how you do everything. This is the story of your damn life. This is the same problem you've had your whole freaking life, is I can't afford it. In fact, someone asked you to go on a vacation to Cabo San Lucas for a week, and guess what you're saying? I can't afford it. Someone is asking when you get a new car, and you're saying, I can't afford it. Someone's asking when you're going to get a bigger house and a nicer house, and you're like, I can't afford it, man. Man, I got all these problems, all this stuff I got to deal with. I got no resources. I got no opportunity here. See, that's what you're constantly telling yourself. Prime example of taking that step, burning the boats and moving forward is Gary Zoltan. I've told you about this guy forever, out of New Jersey, 20 years old. Sends me a text message today. Hey Colton, I just closed my, I believe it was his first transaction. He's taken several listings here recently. He closed his first transaction. He spent $1,000 on coaching. And guess what? He just got paid $7,000 after his split. $7,000 at 20 years old is a lot of friggin' money. He does 15 of those. He's well into the 6 figures at 20 years old. 15 deals, and what he currently is doing, he will be a 6-figure income earner at 20 years old, right? And yet you're still coming up with excuses on why you can't take action, on why you can't afford it. Here's the news flash. Something just happened in Greece. They actually did a bank holiday where they locked down the bank. You got senior citizens that just got their whole freaking life savings locked out. Now that's not affording it, right? They got hundreds of thousands of euros in there or more that they can't even get access to. That's how quickly that can be shut off, right? So it ain't real anyways. It never was yours. All those digits, those ones and zeros in the bank, they're not you. They're not even really yours, man. They're just a computer thing that's like, I don't even know where it's at, like a server in some space, like cloud or whatever. It's not even freaking real. It's an idea that you give value to, that you actually limit yourself back because you say, what, I've only got $82 or $87, whatever that number is, in my checking account, which is really probably just a black and white digit on a screen that you let control your life, that you let keep you in the passenger seat, in the back seat, always being the little bitch in life that can't afford you to do what you want to do. Comes from the story of, I know Derek Lipsky has told this from Tony Robbins, about the people as they would sell over to a new island. I don't know the whole story. I'm pretty sure it's fairly accurate what I'm about to tell you. Even if it's not, it's a damn great example of what it is. So they sell over, and as they land on this new island, this new world, this new territory, this unknown, the invisible to them, they've never experienced, captain sets their freaking boats on fire. Burns them so they can't get back in them and go back to where they came from, right? So now they've got nothing, and from nothing they create something, right? They've got to go in, and they've either got to fight, and they've got to succeed, and they've got to have, and they got to be, and they got to do, or they got to give up and they got to die because the boats are burned. The ships have been burnt. Burn your boats, burn your bridges. Don't look back and stop coming up with these excuses of why your life is the way it is. See, today, right now, I mean, think about digitally. You're watching me through the digits. Like, seriously, Like, how freaking next world are we? We are in the future now. We are not 1955. We're 2015. Everything is on the interwebs, the digitals. Okay, even your money is digital. How many of you actually carry a wad of thousands of dollars? I think I might be one of the few in the area. You know what? Right there. I can walk at any given time. I can actually have real money. It's not that tough. But this ain't real either. This is paper with a number on it that there's a lot of people that say, hey, this has value, right? And I can exchange it. See, it's all a story up in your head. So today's story is this. I can't afford it. I can't join coaching. I can't take control of my life. I can't get to the next level because I got all these hurdles in front of me. I got all these obstacles to come overcome. You're there because you've been telling yourself that story since day one, more than likely, for the last 15, 20 years. Sometime when you were a little kid, you did something, you spilled some juice on the carpet, or you got made fun of at school, and it stuck with you, and you said, I'm not good enough. I can't push to the next level. I'm not worth it, right? The reality is this: you cannot not afford to get into a coaching program. Move some digits around up in this space that's not even real. Call your family member, get on a credit card, do something, and make a change with your life. Make a change to start having the lifestyle you deserve and the business that you deserve. Subscribe to my channel. Go to winningtheinnergame.com. Get on my email list because this Friday at 10 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do a 45-minute Fearless Agent Mindset call introducing you to one of our new programs coming up in August that is literally to be able to recreate a blueprint in your mind so that listings come to you easily and frequently. Money comes to you easily and frequently, and that's really what you want, right? All right, guys, thanks. Subscribe. We'll talk to you soon.